Hey guys, it is August and it's about the second week of August and I am dying to dive into my massive TBR. I should be working on my shelves, but I decided no, I finished writing my book that's coming out in October. It is with the editor, which means it is no longer my problem. So I want to dive into some books that I've been dying to read, stories that I don't even realize that I have here because the TBR is literally massive. Like, this is just one of my bookshelves. I have another one on this side. So we're going to dive into it. I had this really cool idea of having a claw machine, but it's just not in the budget right now, but it will happen eventually. So in the meantime, we have this, a gumball machine. We're just going to open this. It has a bunch of different TBR cards almost to help me figure out what I want to read, a bunch of different prompts, all that fun stuff. So let's start with the first one and see what we get. I'm probably only going to pick 2 or 3 books because I don't anticipate me being able to read a lot this month, but we're going to try. I've not done this before, so I'm excited. So we're just going to move that and wait for, hello. Of course this would happen. Hello? Oh, they're kind of stuck. Oh god, okay. Okay, we should have probably tested that before, but we have a prompt. We have our first prompt. So we're gonna dive in. Oh my god, please be something jam-packed with action. I really want fantasy right now. A book over 500 pages when I have not been reading that much. Oh god. Okay, 500 pages. All right, we're gonna just do fantasy, which is primarily over here. Okay, we have 2 options that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Blood Mercy by Vela Roth and then The Things Gods Break, book 2. I have not read this yet, but I know I loved book 1. I just don't know if these are over 500. They look over 500. This one is, okay, this one's way over 500. It's easily like in the 600-700s. So this is an option. It is, let's see, where's the blurb? Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. The back of the book says, "Look at me, Cassia, just one glance. I'll bargain that glance from you for one of mine, and I will look upon you as no one here ever has." I believe this is like a vampire-esque book, which is a win for me. But this book, let's see, are you over 500? Oh, 490. Yep, 510. Okay, this actually might be the one that I choose, The Things Gods Break, just because I have been wanting to read this and it's been out for almost over a year. And I love Abigail. She was so nice when I met her. And I remember I worked so hard to get this sprayed edge edition because I went to a book convention, literally worked to get this signed. I went to a book convention to get this signed by her, and I had to jump to a million different Barnes & Nobles to get this because the convention was the same weekend as the release. So that was a whole thing. So we're going to dive into this one. This will be the first one that we read. Now for our second prompt. Oh my god. Okay, where did we even go? Hello? Oh, found you. Okay. Your prettiest book. Okay, that's hard, and I feel like that's contingent to the vibe that I'm feeling because I love all of these books and I think they're all really pretty. But there is one that immediately pops up in my mind as pretty, and it's just because it came in the mail and it's a part of my Allurial subscription. So let me show you it and explain why. This book is The Dark in Her Veins by M.K. Lobb, and this book is freaking beautiful and stunning. Sprayed edges are beautiful. The back is so pretty. It has that gothic vibe and it fits into the fantasy that I'm dying for right now as well. But look at that end page. Like, are you kidding me? Look at him. And look at her. So, okay, this is gonna be the next one I pick. This one is so pretty and I'm actually really excited to read this one. So we will read this next. Okay, we're going for our third and final prompt. Who knows if we'll even get to that, but we will try. Oh my god, okay. The second one fell out. Okay, because 2 fell out, I'm gonna choose between the 2. That's what makes sense, right? I make the rules. Okay. First one, the one that fell out, A Book with Fated Mates, which I love that. Okay. And then this one says, A Book that is a sequel to one you have read before. Okay, so that would have worked perfectly for the one that I already chose, the Things Gods Break. So I won't do that prompt just because I'm already like kind of doing that. So let's do Fated Mates. I don't know. I wonder if that one is Fated Mates. We have our third book, which is Starside by Alex Astor. This book is beautiful and it looks like it has dragons, which I'm obsessed with. And it has the Fated Mates trope. And it's so pretty. So I'm really excited. Oh my gosh. That's so pretty. I'm just really excited. So I got my 3 books to read, and so we'll check in at the beginning of next month and see if I completed all 3 reads.